Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I got this from the Millionaire Morning Show with Anton Daniels, and he's cooking on this. This is what I always been saying to other folks that's in my circle and stuff like that. But with no further ado, let me go ahead and get into it.
Should be in the dictionary right word loser. All of y'all is losers. All of you left liberal leaning. I want a handout. I'm begging diversity, equity, and inclusion protest. You a loser. Real winners don't sit there and go outside with a protest. They monetizing you, you sucker. The only ones getting paid is the Al Sharptons, the Roland Martins. Then the only reason they leading y'all in protests is because they getting a check. Kamala Harris proved that when we start pulling her political donations and all of this stuff, they was getting $500,000 checks to over there and lead y'all in. That's your leaders. You ain't even got no leaders. Where your leaders at? Where your black leaders at? You don't know them. You don't follow them. You ain't read their books. You ain't got their biographies. You don't do nothing.
Yo, that's a fact. The whole administration when Kamala Harris was running, which she been getting put in for like the last 107 days, she had no kind of plan what her plan was as far as the American people, so she could get nominated or voted president into office. But nevertheless, I made myself, I was a no-brainer anyway, because Kamala Harris, she's not even built for leadership. And for you 92%ers that voted for her, I mean, that just goes to show what kind of conferences that she was really able to lead. She couldn't sit at no table with these world leaders and just really be serious. They couldn't take her serious. I mean, they really can't. And these people that go out there and get a check to help push the political plantation Democrat agenda, I despise these cats, man. I don't see why they even come at us and thinking that we're just gonna fall in line. They've been doing this for years, from down to the P. Diddy on down. They used to go run to your favorite rappers and your favorite actress, and they just come to you in front of the TV screen and say, vote blue, vote or die, and all this kind of crap. And really, they're just leading us into the minor, man. Because they in it for a check. I never respect these people, and know what I ever have or will.
Where your leaders at? Where the leaders at? Ain't no leaders. It's just you by yourself, you loser. Keep telling me about what y'all doing that's so great. Who your leader? Umar Johnson? You gonna build a school too? How many people you employ? Nobody. You ain't even got a job yourself. We're not even going to talk about employing nobody because you don't have a job. Broke. One paycheck away from losing everything. Go and live in van life.
And somehow.
Nobody worried about you. You know why I don't care about when people say stuff about me? Because they have no power. You have no power. You can't even survive on your own. I watched the guy that did a live stream about me one time back in the day. Y'all know about it. He was homeless. He was taking showers at the gym. He was homeless. What am I supposed to do? Fight this dude? Am I supposed to fight him? He was homeless. He was taking showers at the gym. He had a record. Got going on? Nobody. Not a soul on this earth. They're trying to save you from yourself. Handpick them one at a time. Maybe this one can get it. Nobody is afraid of you. Nobody. We know you have zero power. You a Twitter typing, no power having, can't give nobody a job, begging for one yourself.
Anti spitting that real.
My, oh my, have you fallen from grace? Keep on calling each other king and queen. What is that? A term of endearment? A term of kings and queens don't live in Section 8 poverty.
They don't. They don't.
I didn't know that kings and queens was living like paupers and is looking for federal handouts. Banging in the hood that you ain't owning no property in. When the last time kings and queens sold drugs in their own community and was giving props to people that did so? When? You're uneducated. You're behind the 8 ball. You make less than any other group, but you've been here longer than any other group outside of white people.
Now that's a fact.
Every year, the community gets worse and worse. White people are losing. How sad of you to have ancestors who had a leg up and you are on government assistance. My white hairs are absolute losers. I love it when I see some of y'all walk around with your septum nose rings and your super sassy shorts on, and you're sitting there having a conversation. You in the same boat as black people. You ain't no better. You a loser. You
have this, people have the same mindset. All of it just across the boards, man. Black people just alone. Black people think that white people got the upper hand on us, when really they're in the same boat as us. This is not about a race war. This is about class. It's about the rich and the poor. I keep telling people this, but they always with this black fatigue crap. They're always going to, oh, well, I can't do nothing because I'm black. We owe reparations and all this. They do whatever they do. You ain't been through none of this. The stuff that our ancestors and stuff that they endured. Yeah, it was sad and it's unfortunate, you know, but in today's society, none of that matter. None of it. These political parties has become so demonic and so unhinged. It don't even matter nowadays because the whites get the shit in the stick just as well as the blacks. It's all about the migrant. They're bringing them the migrants in. That's why they're making them legal so they can have their votes. They're pushing us out, and they do the same to the white people too. Because if you ain't got the money on the cachet, I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. That's why I can't stand people with this mindset about this black, oh, I can't do this because I'm black, or the white man got the upper hand. That's just cancer mindset to me, man. Get the fuck out from around me. And this is what it goes. That's why I'm showing this video, because this guy, he's telling the truth. Anton is really, really hitting home to some people. A lot of you may not like it, and oh well, the truth hurts. But it needs to be heard. It needs to be getting put out there.
A scourge on the earth. I don't respect none of y'all. I don't respect the word that you saying. What you gonna say to me? You gonna give me some advice? You gonna show me how to build my YouTube channel up more? You ain't got nothing. You ain't did nothing. You ain't never built nothing in your life. How you gonna take advice when complaints go up, not down? What I'm gonna do? Talk to you about my problems? Not impressed by y'all. You can't even pick a decent hero. All of your heroes is comedians. Who do you follow? D.L. Hughley, Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley.
I can't stand them clowns.
You talk about the dude that didn't even know how to raise his own kids in a rightful manner. All of their kids, think about it. All of your leaders' kids is fucked up. Let's just have a real conversation. D.L. Hughley? This nigga got checked by Monique and couldn't even defend himself. Come to his own rescue. How he gonna have a conversation sitting there with a cigar in his hand like he tough, talking about Charlie Kirk? Nigga, defend yourself against Monique. Monique had you by the collar. He had to call in the cavalry to save himself from Monique. D.L. Hughley? We had to stop her from going in on your family that was broken. And I was on DL side like, oh man, Freaky Jason, please don't destroy DL Hughley. Amanda Seales, that's who y'all talking about?
That's another
Crash
clown.
dummy, Amanda Seales. Amanda Seales. She can't even get 400 people in her own live stream on YouTube, and she was on a national TV show.
That's a
Talk
stubborn
about
woman.
losing.
Anyway.
This chick went from Jubilee to 300 people in her live stream. She done had every opportunity that you can ever think of from any woman that you can ever see in your entire life. And she fumbled them all, and you're following her. 20 versus 1. Shannon Sharp. The people that she used to work with don't even work with her no more. Looking strung out, looking just like a crackhead. I seen a chick that looked like her the other day that was walking down the street. She asked me for some change to catch the bus.
Dang.
She looks like a crackhead. That's y'all leader? Why?
He does look
Because
like a
she let her
crackhead,
hair
though.
knot up a little bit. She done walked around with privilege her entire life and fumbled every single bag and every cross. The chick that got fired from MSNBC and was never able to cover, let me guess, Joy Reid is your hero. Joy Reid, not even from here. Parents as immigrants, came over to the country, had all of the opportunity in the world, can't even get to 300,000 subscribers and had a leg up. Had a whole network backing her and can't do nothing. Your leaders are losers. Everybody that you follow is a loser.
Hey, that's straight fact. Joy Reid was on the national television and she just kept spewing lies about Trump. She never gave, and this goes for the most of the people that's on television with the liberal left, the MSNBCs, the CNNs, and all these other channels. They always come up there. They don't fact check anything, but they got the nerve to tell you that you spewing misinformation. And they said the only thing they can throw up about Trump, which is all their lies too, because they really saw him up about he's a felon. And everybody running with that narrative about Trump is he's a felon. Half of you got babies by felons. So, I mean, so how does that really make sense or whatever? And not only that, he beat all of them because they were lies. They always come up on television to and spew hate and lies, hatred upon somebody that they don't like. But for those of you know that in a situation that you're winning or you're in a situation or a different space than others, you kind of get the gist of what, we're talking about. So nevertheless, get back to the video.
Everybody can't mess with nothing that we got going on over here. Not nothing, not one. Crushing your dreams every day. We destroy you because we outwork you. We got we got a better family structure. We ain't out here living zesty lives. All of them ain't married, crumbling situations, divorce, kids is toe up, everything. And these is y'all leaders. These are the people that y'all follow. Ain't got no fruits to show you. The Lord said you would know them by their fruits. All of them is trash. Trash. People in their own party don't even mess with them. You're divided. You're broken. You're broke. Begging for opportunities. And all of these niggas is broke. All of them is broke. All of them is broke. And the only reason why the women leaders in the Democrat, all of these Democrat conscious and socialists and all of these people, the only reason that they not dusty and they not homeless is because they got a man that's helping them and they giving up that box. They can't survive on their own. They diversity, equity, inclusion in their own relationships. Can't survive on their own. Dusty. All of them are dusty. All of them. All of them are dusty. Every last one of them. If they not rapping or dribbling the basketball or shooting a jump shot or running the 50-yard dash, you a court jester. You're a form of entertainment. That's it. You ain't never built nothing in your life. They got all of these degrees but can't find a job. If they so complaining about the white man, then why are they sitting on a white man's platform? The only reason that they got a voice is because the white man allows for them. They on X typing hard on Elon Musk's platform. They on Sergey Brin's platform, YouTube. Go over the fan base. Go over there with them. Get off of TikTok. Get off of YouTube. Get off the white man's platform then. And build one yourself and stay in your own community.
They ain't gonna do it.
Always looking for somebody to give you a handout. Whining like a little hoe. We hate women that whine all day.
That's a fact.
That's what y'all sound like, always begging. Please, y'all gonna give us some reparations. Trump just recently gave y'all another $500 million to go to the HBCUs. You're welcome.
Yo, I had to get up Anton right there, man. And a lot of you probably already follow this brother anyway. But he just straight said a lot of things that he said I don't really kind of agree with. Some things probably some do with about the relationships and stuff like that. But that's neither here or there. But when he's in his bag, man, Anton's in his bag. So y'all go check him out, man. He's I watch him every morning, man, the Millionaire Morning Show, and he just straight spit there real, man. And he also put the medicine inside the candy too, man. He also give informed game information, and you can take it and use it and apply it to life, and you can see yourself kind of propel and you know, and just do for yourself instead of looking for a handout. And I salute that and I appreciate that. So salute to Anton. I like what he's doing over there. And congrats on his million subscribers and stuff like that. So he's throwing out some game too, man. I'm also inside with the Patreon with him and all that. But yeah, he's telling the truth. He's telling mostly about these leaders, man. They come out and dangle this carrot in front of y'all every year and think y'all don't know no better. But I think it's gonna be a different change here moving forward because it's a lot more people waking up and deciding to switch over to the Republic, or either just being independent. You ain't got to be Republic, but a lot of people that a lot of us are more conservative than anything. You don't have to be Republic. It's just having conservative values and just really have morals and stuff like that. But these puppets out there, they see a bag and they just, they'll tell you any and everything just because you look like them. And for the most part, you're just ignorant. You're not informed on a lot of things. But with that being said, y'all hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. And y'all tell me what y'all think down in the comments. Y'all think, is Anton spitting that real, or they still going to be your leaders? I'm out. Catch y'all next video. Peace.